So this kind of leads me to the last topic that I have for today, which is what systems do we have in place to avoid overworking and avoid burning out? Because, when you're so stressed, like we just talked about, you're not really that productive. You're not maximizing your time. So, what are things that we have in place to avoid that?
I think for me, I have a personal goal. I think I mentioned this on another episode. Like, I have a boundary where I do not work on the weekends. That is a clear expectation that I let my manager know, I let my team know. It's something I just don't do because we need mental breaks. We need time to do nothing. We need time to spend time with our families, our partners. We need time to go outside and take some sun. We're constantly inside. So I think that's one thing I do to kind of sort of help with not being burnt out.
I think something that I do is, well, that I've been starting to do because I was the prime example that I mentioned. I was overworking. I still sometimes overwork, but I do find that I am way more productive when I do take a lunch break. Sometimes I would find myself working all day, not even take the 45 to an hour break to have lunch. And I find that when I do take that time to have lunch or take a walk, I come back so much more refreshed, so much more rejuvenated, and I'm producing higher quality work. So I tend to remind myself that taking a break doesn't hurt nobody and you need it because you're way more productive on the other side when you do take that break, you do take that time as opposed to not giving yourself that time to reset and function better.
So my little nephew taught me the word no. He uses no all the time, right?
No.
He's like, no. And so now I use the same thing with other people. It's like, if I don't want to do something, no,
No.
I don't want to do that.
Wow.
So,
What a concept.
So that's,
No.
yeah, what a concept. We forget how to use that when we get older and we try to accept too many things on our plate. So another thing I like to use at my job now makes me sound very professional. I don't have the bandwidth to do that this week. Maybe we could...
I used that one today. I was like, I don't have the bandwidth right now.
I don't have the bandwidth. So add those to your vocabulary.
I love that.
No, and I don't have the bandwidth.
I don't have the bandwidth.
Yes.
I love that. Not being unapologetic with the time you have, right? Saying, 'cause for me, sometimes I find myself feeling like I have to do it because if I don't do it, they're going to look at me some type of way. But at the end of the day, like Samantha said, like her cousin taught her, no, no, I don't have the bandwidth. Yeah.
Because guess what? When you're walking on the road and then you drop down from exhaustion, who's going to be there for you? Right? It's going to be your family. It's not going to be your coworkers. It's not going to be, your manager. It's going to be the people that you're surrounded with. So you have to prioritize your health, your mental wellness, and yourself, your person. Because if you fall down, you can't work. And then there goes the work. So you got to make time for yourself.